welcome back to P Classic Cars and welcome to another how-to video. Today we're going to be swapping the rear door on this BMW 3 Series. Now this is an F30 model produced from 2012 to 2019, so if you've got a vehicle that falls in that model range, this job should be exactly the same as you see it in this video. So there's quite a few reasons you change the rear door. The main one being damage. As you can see here, this door is all damaged, it's creased in. It has actually caught the sill and the rear arch, but we'll deal with those at a later date. The main thing we want to get done is get this door swapped. Now, an advantage to this being a newer car is that there are a lot of parts available. They call them green parts. These are salvaged parts from accident damaged cars. If you know your colour code, you can actually potentially find a door in the right colour and right trim level, which is exactly what we've done. So before we get started, let's have a look at the tools we're going to need to do this job. Before we start, let's have a look at the tools we're going to need to do the job. Fairly easy for this one. So we've got a 3/8 ratchet with a 13mm socket on it. I'll show you why we need that later on. We've got a ratcheting spanner in my case that's got a 13 on it again, or 1/2 inch, and I've got a 1/4 drive ratchet that's got an E10 Torx bit on it, and that is literally all you need to take this door off. One of the first things you're going to want to do is disconnect the wiring from the door. Now BMW have made this really nice and easy. Simply got this tab at the top, and what you do, you can do this without any tools. You just grab and pull on it. It's a little stiff, but there you go. It pulls up like that, and then if you carry on pulling it, it just disconnects the wiring, and it's as simple as that. That is the wiring for this door disconnected. Next we need to take off the check strap of the door. Now this is just one bolt, you see it move. And that's that out. Put that somewhere safe. And as you can see, we're now getting somewhere. And then the last thing to do to get this door off is undo this bolt and this bolt. Now these are both 13mm. And they should come undone fairly easily. That's one. Right, and as you can see, this spanner is actually too big to get in there. So we're going to use our 3/8 ratchet with the 13 on it, and we'll just feed that down from the top onto that bolt and remove the bottom one. Now this isn't like a lot of cars where you have to worry about the door dropping off. The door's going nowhere, you know. It's quite well supported by the door hinges. So these are a lovely fine thread. As soon as you've got them going, they should come out nice and easily. And that is everything that's holding this door on. So now we can just take the door off. Just a bit like that. That's that door off. Okay, as you can see, that was quite quick. I think that's taken me about 10 minutes, if that. And now we simply have to put the new door on. So it's just going to be the two 13s, the wiring, and the check strap. Let's crack on. Right, so that's the new door on, and we just got to put the 13mm bolts back in. This is brilliant because in theory you shouldn't need to gap the door. There might be a small bit of adjustment needed, but nothing major at all. the wiring. You put it on so far, push down, and that's the wiring in place. Now if you've done all this correctly, your door should open and close perfectly. And we're going to test that together. There you go. Swage line lines up nicely, gaps all nice, everything fits as it should. I'd say job done. Doesn't look a bad match. It's the same satin trim level. Yeah, so we're fairly happy with that. And that's it, job done. We've tested the electrics in the door, it all works as it should, locks and unlocks as it should, window works as it should, so on. New door card, or I should say old door card off the damaged door is fitted, so it all matches. The car wants a good clean, the paint match is absolutely perfect, and it was a really good condition door actually. So, I mean, this was a really quick job. It's taken less than an hour, and I've needed, as you saw at the beginning of the video, possibly 3 or 4 tools, if that. I would say this is a 4 out of 10 difficulty. Anyone could have done what I've done. The hardest bit is lifting the old door off and the new door on, but apart from that, an easy job. So if you're interested in more videos like this and interested in learning how to work on your own cars and ideally avoid some garage bills, please consider subscribing to the channel. It does help me out. A little bit of a new direction to the channel with these how-to videos, kind of supplementing the project cars by doing these. And as I said in a previous video, I want to kind of give back a little bit to the people who've supported me. So yeah, with that in mind, like I say, subscribe, click like on this video, share it around, tell your friends, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.